Why should your business go hybrid? With a hybrid cloud approach with IBM, you'll have the expertise and the team designing best in-class strategies for your business. Same way of thinking makes this car hub. You can focus on, winning. There's no water. Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me? Trying to get my music going. Sorry. My one station doesn't want to play. Let's see. Here we are. You just all right, I got that. It's not the one I want, though. So let's see if I can get the one I want. So while I'm messing with this, just want to make sure everyone, especially if you're new, that you might have some equipment that we use. We normally use some weights, and we usually use a resistance band and water. Always have a little bit of water. So if you can, and again, they don't have to be regular weights if you don't have regular weights. You can use wrist weights, ankle weights. You could use, I'm gonna have to go back to the other one. You can use water bottles as well, and those can be very useful. Water bottles, a regular individual size water bottle, about 16 ounces, is about 1.2 pounds. So you're welcome to use those as well. So if you have 2 water bottles, use them. Add a little resistance, really good for bone mass, really good for towing of muscle. All right, we'll utilize this music for today, but if you have your own, you're welcome to play your own music. All right, good to see you all. February the 9th, already getting close to the middle of the month, mid-February, middle of winter. Hopefully you're all comfortable in a comfortable chair and ready for some movement. So let's just start to march in chair. And slowly start moving your hands, shoulders. All right. Again, make sure, if you can't hear me, let me know. If my music is too loud, it's different today. So let me know that too. And again, in this class, you're welcome to stand for most of our exercises if you feel comfortable doing that. Take this time. The equipment that I may have mentioned, a resistance band works if you have a yoga strap or something else. Those can be helpful for stretching, but it doesn't necessarily work for some of the resistance work that we do. Utilize the weights instead of a resistance band if you don't have a resistance band, and vice versa. You can also utilize some of the resistance bands instead of using weights. So you can modify some of these things. One thing I like to have, and I forgot to mention, is this block or something placed behind you, just to remind you of good posture. So sitting up tall, now that we're marching, sitting up tall, or if you're standing, standing up tall, shoulders are back, ears are over those shoulders. And again, this class can be for anyone. You can stand most of the time. There may be a few exercises I say please sit because we'll be doing some ab work and you're lifting both legs. But for the most part, there are many of these that you can stand for most of this class. You can sit for the entire class if you wish, even if we do some balance work. So I'll come up out of the chair and ask you to come up out of the chair, holding onto the chair. Just make sure that you're stable standing. And if not, you're welcome to just stay seated and do some other exercises. All right, out and in. Good. Arms are still coming forward. So notice that the elbows are kind of coming out. Now I want them to come forward. All right, we're working the brain, right and left sides of the brain with movements that are contrary to each other. All right, feet forward. So now coordinating with the arms. Breathe, lift up tall, shoulders back. Now arms come up, starting to really get the heart to pump a little bit faster, a little bit more work for that heart. Come up as high as you can, and again, as you can. Maybe it's not very high, that's fine. If you have shoulder issues, be mindful. Not only come up only as far as is comfortable. Breathe. And slowly bring your hands down, feet down, lift up the heels and down. Heels up and down. Just notice how the ankles are feeling. Just assessing the body here. Breathe. Good. Heels down, toes up. Open wide the toes. Feel that pinky really spread out. Pinky toes, big toes spreading far and wide. Good. Now, knees up nice and high. Bring your arms up so that they are parallel to the floor. And see if you can try and touch that arm with your knee. All right, no worries. Mine aren't touching. I'm not getting up that high. Let's see if you can try and reach for them. It all depends on proportions too. If you've got really long femur bones that can come up higher. Breathe. And slowly bring the feet out and nice and wide here. You've got this. Deep breath in.
About Pluto, former planet Pluto, got kicked out. Wow. How embarrassing. Getting kicked out of that group. How did that go down?
I don't know what that is.
Pluto, come in, let's see.
see if my music will start. All right, nice and high with the knees. Good. Bring the arms out and in. Out and in. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And then open them up. Breathe. Yes, quadriceps are getting tired. Arms might be getting tired. And bring the knees in and out. In and out. Arms can coordinate with or against. Nice and deep. Keep moving. And then open up. Nice and wide. Keep the arms out. Bend those elbows. Bring them back in. Knees in. And lift up your arms out and exhale down. Shoulders up and back. You can keep moving the feet if you'd like. Shoulders up and back. Breathe and reverse. All right, remember, every 15 to 20 minutes, get a sip of water. Today's a little bit warmer, depending on where you're at. Maybe it's still pretty dry out there. Hasn't rained here yet. And bring the arms forward. Start rotating around one at a time if you prefer, or both at the same time. So you can do one at a time or both at the same time. Shoulders up and down, reaching up and down, and reverse. Come up and back. And one arm at a time if you prefer, like a backstroke. All right, that's not working. Keep going, one arm at a time. Moving those arms as far back as you can. Feel that shoulder blade move. All right, we're gonna go with some Latino music. Thanks for your patience on this one. And arms back, forward. Deep breath in, hold up your right knee. Core is in, shoulders are back. Notice how the hip feels, how your abdominals feel, how your lower back feels. Breathe, point, flex your toe. Rotate all the way around. Keep going. And then reverse. And bring it down. Yes, you could break there. Lift up the left leg. Good posture, holding it here. Notice how the hip feels, your abdominals. And then point, flex your foot. Rotate it all the way around. Shoulders back. And reverse. Bringing it down, shoulders up, lift up tall, let's march it out. Again, you're welcome to stand, hold the chair if you prefer. Make sure you have no obstacles in your way, or if you have weights by the floor, move them out of your way. Nice and tall. Now we're going to do some movement with the feet coordinating here. We're going to come forward wide and then back to center. Let me come closer. So wide and then back in together. Wide, back in together. Good. Now, punch. Punch those arms. Back. You're welcome to add weights if you want. Punch, bring those fists back in and then punch. As you come back, fists are back, then punch forward with the feet and arms. Good. Keep moving. Good. Breathe. How's the posture? All right, again, in chair. Forward and center. We're gonna do this 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, feel those shoulders move, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Now bring them out in front of you and we're gonna come out and then back to center. So it's wide and then to center. wide, then to center. Here we go. We're gonna do uppercuts with this. All right, so as we come forward, uppercut. Here we go. And uppercut, 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 wide leg. Uppercut, wide leg. All right, same thing standing. All right, uppercut, wide legs. Uppercut, legs. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And march it out. Shake it out. Shake out the hands. Good. Deep breath in. And here we go. Arms come out to the side. Deep breath in. Lift them up. Reaching up. Keep marching. Exhale. Grab onto your chair. And kick with right leg, then left. Keep kicking. Notice if you can press your chest up and feel the torso lift taller. Good posture. Keep kicking. Good. Again, you're welcome to do this standing, holding the chair. Press through the heel. Feel a gentle stretch through the hamstring. A quick, gentle stretch, warming up the hamstring for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to add the punching. All right, you can sit or stand for this. Deep breath in. Good posture. Here we go. Right side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Second set, starting with the left side. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Shoulders up and back. Third set. 3 sets on this, starting with the right side. Here we go. Spanish. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. March it out. Shoulders up and back. And out to the side. So now we're moving feet out and in. Again, holding that chair, you can stand behind it and move side to side or sit in the chair. Here we go. Ready? We're going to grab out with one hand, then the other. Reaching out through the fingertips. Ready? Let's choose a different language today. Let's do Italian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. March it out. Ready? Second set. Starting with the left hand. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Third set. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. March it out. Breathe. Sip of water if you need it. It's been almost 15 minutes. All right, forward and back with the feet. Seated or standing. Forward and back. Good. All right. Once you've gotten your water, ready for weights. So get your weights. Shoulders up and back. We're going to do bicep curls. If you don't have weights, but you have a resistance band, you place that band underneath the legs, hold on, and then lift up and then back down. Okay? So that's the modification if you don't have weights. Again, weights can be water bottles. They can be cans of corn. Whatever it is that adds a little resistance to this movement. Shoulder blades are back, elbows are in, upper arm is glued to the body. Good posture. We're going to lift up and then right back down. Deep breath in. Ready in Italian. 1, 2, slowly down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly down, shoulders back. All right, arm lifts. Knuckles are up, palms are down, shoulders back, good posture. Here we go. You can do one arm at a time, 2 arms at a time. You can stand and have more distance to cover. Here we go. Your choice. Core is in, breathe, and 1, 1 or 2 at a time. 2, 3. Remember, don't bring the hand up higher than your shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good posture. 10, breathe, shoulders up and back, out to the side. We're gonna lift 1 at a time, because this is a lot of work for that shoulder. Lifting up, down, and then the other side. 10 of these. In Italian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good posture. 6, breathe, 7, 8, see if you can breathe through the nose. 9, 10. Oops, getting mixed up with the Spanish. Shoulders up and back. All right, back to the bicep curls. Elbows in, shoulders back, core is in. Here we go, deep breath. Add the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Palms down, knuckles up in front of you. Remember, don't bring the arm up higher than your shoulder. You can do 1 at a time or 2 arms at a time. Here we go. Add the legs. Squats if you're standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Ooh, to the side. 1 arm at a time. Here we go. Add the legs if you'd like. I'm going to have knees up if you're standing, knees up even if you're seated. All right. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe, shoulders up and back. Good job. Triceps. All right, you're welcome to stand for this or stay seated. Again, if you're seated, side view. Shoulders up and back. You're going to hinge forward, heart lifting, arms down, knees in tight together. So as you come up, you don't hit the side of your leg, and then right back down. So the elbow comes up. Think of the elbow rising and then drop it. All right. The weight's in your hand. They just happen to be there. All right. The second tricep and back will be the kickback. All right. So this one is primarily just tricep. The previous one was tricep and back. Elbows are in tight like a bicep curl, and then we kick back and then come forward. Kick back and then come up. All right. So we're hinging now at that elbow. Standing up, shoulders back, hinge forward, bend those knees ever so slightly, and then same thing. We're going to come up and then right back down. Ready? Here we go. Deep breath in. Choose your position. Bring the knees in nice and tight together. Shoulders back. And ready? Let's count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Slowly down. Stay right where you are. Elbows in nice and tight. Bring the hands up for kickbacks. And same thing. 4, 8, 12. Say it out loud. 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Breathe, shoulders up and back, shake it out. How's the lower back feel? Remember, let me remind you, there should be no pain in the class. If there is pain, then you back off and rest. Take fewer reps. You don't always have to do 10, you can do 5. Do half of them. All right. Deep breath in, shoulders back, core is in. Here we go. Come forward if you're seated. Come forward if you're standing. Bend the knees if you're standing. All right, and now lifts. Work that upper back and tricep. 4, 1, 2, in Italian. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe, shoulders up and back, same position. Here we go, and kickbacks. Arms up, or hands up, that is. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe, lift up, shoulders up and back. Good job. All right. Second set. Ready? Breathe in nice and deep through the nose. Exhale, feel the shoulders drop and relax. Good. All right. Actually, no, we've already done our second set. We're going to work now the legs. We're going to add weights to the legs. If you're seated, you're going to add the weight right onto the leg, and you're going to bring that leg out just slightly and then right back in. Try and keep the foot underneath so that we're not torquing the knee. So there should be no pain in the knee. This is all work in the hip and your quadriceps. All right, and lift up and down. All right, we're going to do one side at a time, because if you wish to stand for this, you can hold the chair, allow that weight to rest on it as it lifts and comes back down. This is hip work. All right, anyone with hip replacements, be very mindful and stay seated. Shoulders up and back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down, shake it out. Switch sides. Left side. If you're standing, please hold something, a chair, a wall. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe, shake it out. All right, we're going to do a second set of the same thing if you're seated. All right, only if you're seated. If you're standing, we're going to work the glutes. So you'll drop the weights if you're standing. Hold your chair or the wall. Core is in, shoulders back, and then bending the left knee slightly. You're going to stand on that left foot. You're going to lift up the right leg and then bring it down. Feel the squeeze in your glute as you do this. I don't really have an alternative in chair, so we'll just work the hip again. Or if you prefer, if your hips need a little break, just lift up one leg and bring it down. All right, but hold it for 2 counts. So 1, 2, down. 3, 4, down. All right, so this works the quad a bit more. All right, ready? Shoulders is back, core is in. Breathe, right leg back, left knee slightly bent. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. Breathe. And ready? Here we go. Left leg back, right knee slight bend. Good posture. Lift that heart. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe, bring it down, shake it out. All right, hips again. Gonna go back to the hips. For those in chair, working a lot of hip unless you brought it forward. All right, so deep breath in, weight on one leg. We're gonna lift up for And let's do by fours. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Breathe. Stay here. Hold on. We're going to hold it up for as long as you can. Max 10. All right. Max of 10. I'll count a little quicker. Here we go. Lift. Balance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Opposite side. Shake it out. Give yourself a little wiggle there. Release any tension. All right. Left side. Good posture. Core is in. Breathing through the nose if you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Get ready. We're going to hold for as long as you can. Max is 10. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lift for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down we go. Glutes. For those in chair, legs forward. All right. Drop the weight if you're standing. Otherwise, if you're seated, add that weight to the leg and lift just the leg. And again, for the challenge, hold it for a count of 2. All right. You can stand on your left leg, right leg back, left knee bent, core strong, heart lifts, and squeeze that glute for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You can do this. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, shake it out. Opposite side. Standing on the right leg, right knee bent, left leg back. Here we go. By fours. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Breathe. All right, now we're gonna hold for 10. So if you're seated, lift and hold for 10. One side, right leg back. Here we go. And lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Left leg. Deep breath in, lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop it down. Shake it out. All right, sip of water. It's been about, it's been another 15 or so minutes. All right, resistance bands. Again, utilize weights if you don't have a resistance band. Or if you only had one, then keep using the resistance band. All right, arms are going to come out. You're going to hold that band. All right, again, just use the movement if you only have separate weights, if you don't have the band. And we're going to come apart and back in for 10. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to hold it 1. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good posture. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shoulders up and back. Diagonal movement here. Right arm up, left arm down. We're going to open and close. Open and close. All right, here we go. In Italian, fairly quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good posture. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch. Left arm up, right arm down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Shake it out. Breathe. All right. Ready? One more set. Out in front of you. Open up. 5 4s. Let's focus on 4s. See if you can say them out loud. It helps with breath work. Here we go. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do what you can. Shake it out. I've got a pretty tough resistance band. I like feeling it today. All right, right arm up, left arm or left hand down, and diagonal movements here. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Bring it down, shake them out. Left arm up, right arm down. Here we go for 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. And relax, shake it out. Move those arms back and forth. Release the shoulders. Breathe. All right, leg work. Bring your feet down onto the strap. You're welcome to come out side to side. One alternating foot at a time. All right, you can do this standing. So out and in. Right, left. Here we go. Ready for 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 32, 12, 28, 32, 36, 40, and march it out. Lost my focus. Gotta focus. You gotta use the brain. Use your brain. So count with me. Use a different language. Totally different usage of the brain there. So come on, work that muscle up there. Breathe. Here we go. Ready? Another set. Deep breath in and 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. March it out. Breathe. All right, we're focusing on one leg at a time now. So you can do this seated or standing as always. All right. And just bring the foot out and in. Breathe. All right, this is called abduction. We're working inner and outer thigh. Because as you bring it out, you're working this outer thigh. As you bring it in, your inner thigh begins to compensate. Try and take it slowly in. You'll feel more work on the inner thigh. All right? Same thing on the other side. We're going to work with the right first, then the left. All right, deep breath in, standing or seated. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And march. Breathe. Here we go. One more time. Let's sit. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Switch sides and 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Whew. Breathe. Bring the feet out. Now, if you don't have a resistance band, hold the chair and keep good posture as you lift the legs up. Resistance band makes it a little bit easier. Sometimes, depends. All right, make sure that both sit bones are comfortable on the chair, you feel secure. And then see about lifting the legs and then bring them back down. All right, here your core muscles are starting to work. You should feel a little bit of work in the core. Your legs, your arms, obviously helping to lift and down. All right, here we go. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. See if you can hold it. 40. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe and open and close. Open and close. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Shake it out. All right, you have to stay seated for this one. Everyone seated. One more time. We're going to lift up for 10 and then open wide for 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, sun's peeking through. Feet down and release the strap. Gonna hold on to the chair. Gonna extend the feet forward and then maybe tap it out 1 foot at a time. You can touch the floor. All right. We're gonna eventually do bicycles. So this is the lowest modification. You can do this at any point. This is the most comfortable, the most secure. But if you feel like you can come up a little higher, more time up in the air, start focusing bicycles. Make sure when you do this, you're feeling your core strong. Now really kind of suck it in, belly button back towards the spine. This helps support the spine. Hands come down by the side to help support the spine as well. All right, and down we go. Shake it out. You're probably feeling this in the upper quads and your core. We're gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna have my feet up the entire time. You choose the level that you want. To the floor the entire time. High knees or completely off the floor. Totally up to you. Here we go. Good posture, shoulders back in. Lift and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Shake it out. And I like to do windshield wipers. This helps stretch the quadriceps. Moving gently side to side. And one more time, working that core. Here we go. Hold on to the chair, shoulders back, choose your level, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. And again, stretch out that claw. All right, I need to cool you down. Get some water. If you'd like it. I'm going to use a resistance band. I'm going to be stretching out the arms. So when you're ready, and if you have a band or a yoga strap, this is where they'll come in use. You can even use an old belt, or the little canvasy type belts, ripstop belts. Those will work. And I'm going to bring the arms all the way up, nice and tall, stretching the side of the body. We're going to go towards the right. As if you're against an imaginary wall, slide the shoulders up against that imaginary wall. Come back up, nice and tall, and over to the other side. Breathe. Keep breathing. Through the nose if you can. Lift up tall, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, hands come down. Shake out the shoulders. We're going to do this a little bit one more time. Bring the arms further apart if you can. Then we're going to lift up nice and tall. And then see about coming back further, as far back as possible for you. Breathe. Shoulders back. Breathing. And when you're ready, right back up. Breathe and focus. Shake it out. Good. All right. Now we're going to take strap and place it under your right foot and just lift. And if you don't have it, just use your hand and lift. We're stretching your hamstrings. Breathe. Alternative, if it's too hard to keep the leg up, bring the heel down, especially if you don't have a strap, and then just come forward, stretching it out this way. Good. Bring it out to the side. Back to center. And down. Left leg. Lift it up. Reach out again. If more comfortable, you can place the heel onto the floor. It's not usually as comfortable as for the hamstring though. But if you can, lift it with your hands or stretch. And exhale out to the side. Breathe. Good posture, you can hear. And back to center. Exhale down. All right, stretching that hip muscle. Did a lot of hip work. So bring that right knee in, move it out and in. Good. Now allow that ankle maybe to rest on the side. If not, then place it on the floor on its side. And so here it can relax on the floor. You should feel the stretch right here. The piriformis, medial glutes. This is what we're stretching right now. Piriformis is a very small muscle, relatively speaking, that is really important to stretch it out. It helps to relieve and alleviate sciatic nerve pain, SI joint pain, lower back pain in general. So lift up tall and come forward. Breathe. Should be feeling, as you come lower, maybe you'll feel a little bit more stretch in the lower back. Might even come as far down as possible. Feel the stretch. Welcome to move side to side, or you can hold the chair. Find a deeper stretch. Relax the head, relax your face. Slowly inhale, lift up, nice and tall. Reaching up. Bring that leg in. Point, flex your toes. Rotate the ankle if you wish. Out to the side. Shake it out. Left leg, squeeze it in. Out to the side, back in. And then here, you might place this side on to your thigh. And again, each side can be very different. So don't judge them, just accept where they are. Lift up tall, exhale, come forward. Side to side. You hold the chair, find a deeper stretch. You're welcome to do this later. It's really good to stretch out that muscle for at least 2 minutes. So we only do maybe 15 to 30 seconds here. But if you can spend more time stretching it out, especially if you do find you have lower back pain, or you sit a lot and therefore you get lower back pain, stretch out that piriformis, the medial glute. Slowly lift up, reaching up, and fall. Bring it in, point flex, rotate the ankle, and shake it out, drop it out. Again, let's move, just stretch those quadriceps a little bit more, maybe taking a little extra time stretching this area out, bringing that knee down, and then rotate around, bring the other leg down, stretching out that quad. And back to center. Good. Knees together, pound those feet, shake out those arms, and cross your arms, give yourselves a hug. Squeeze. And open up the other way. Squeeze. Open up. And good job, everyone. I hope you're feeling good today. I hope you're awake. Make sure you get water. Always hydrate. I have chair yoga in about 10, 15 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, in about 12 minutes, there'll be chair yoga. So meet me here if you wish to do some good stretching, a little bit more toning. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Tabia. I'm sure I'll see you in the next class if you can. All right, everyone on Facebook, you're welcome.
See you in a few.
All right. And everyone on Facebook, thank you. Like it if you were joining us. So take care. Have a good day.